Sounds good, Captain Kells. All right, let's go get ourselves a spy. Uh, Spearfox, have you ever done the Brotherhood of Steel missions in this game? I'd imagine you have, just because you said you've got like 2K hours. Fun fact, Commander Kells is Tuvok from Voyager, or the principal from iCarly. Oh, that's funny. I'm not sure, I haven't seen Voyager, but I definitely know iCarly. Did you know, in iCarly, like, the meme whenever Gibby falls from the ceiling and lands on the ground, and, like, yells, Gibby! Before he hits the ground? In that, it's a, like, stunt double that's falling. And whenever he hits the ground, he actually breaks some of his ribs. I learned about that on a Moist Critical stream. I thought that was pretty crazy. Ooh, nice. I missed this ammo last time. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine that probably didn't feel too good. It was for Dan Schneider, though, baby. Good old Danny. What's up?
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
Yeah, you've done the Brotherhood of Steel missions? Okay, cool. I've never done the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's right.
Let's take this somewhere more.
Like in any other Fallout games, I've never done the Brotherhood, so
We've converted this section of the terminal into
I thought it'd be fun to do it this time.
Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
Okay. Where are we going, buddy?
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Man, I was ordered to do this, jerk. Did you know when Aragorn kicks the helmet in Lord of the Rings, he broke his foot? I've definitely heard that before. That's funny, though. And Beer Fox says, my favorite quests are the hidden ones, the ones you find when you are out just exploring. Okay. I did the Silver Shroud one not too long ago. That one was super fun. That's probably been my favorite mission so far. Where to start?
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Okay.
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Man, this guy does not seem to be worried about missing rations at all. Alright, I'll just go talk to
Lucia and Clark?
Lucia and
Right,
Clark.
Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Okay.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense.
Not the mac and
Someone's
cheese.
stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram.
That's weird.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Man, I'm suspicious of him. Maybe he's just very confident in his squad, but I wouldn't be worried about missing rations either if I was the one who stole them. Yeah, really. He seems so suspicious. Maybe these other two are the ones that did it, though, because they're new. They've only been here for a couple
You
weeks,
hear
he
about
said.
the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
Okay. Watch your tone. I'll say Gavel sent me. Or I'll say you... you spoke with Gavel.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
Security situation.
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
My Twitter link's broken? Oh. I don't really use Twitter anyway. That's weird that it's broken, though. I haven't, like, done anything with it since I set it up, like, 5 or 6 months ago.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. And even if something did make
Thanks
it
for
into
letting
the
me know,
supply
though.
Depot, there are knights on duty in here at all times. We'd see something.
But if it's a guy on the inside, then it doesn't matter if they can get...
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. That's all.
Rumors.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
You work the night shift.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Teagan, up on the Pridwin. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
I like to go through panels to learn about streamers. Don't really have anything. I went through your link. Oh, okay. Yeah, all my other links should be good, right? Hey, what's up, Moose Boy? Thanks a lot for the raid, man.
Lucia?
I'm sorry, Knight Lucia.
Welcome, welcome.
We were both assigned here a few weeks ago.
Oh, my persuasion failed. Yeah. Moose raid, Moose raid.
That's all, Initiate.
Knight?
Alright. Well, that guy seemed unpleasant. Yeah, what is up, Mr. Moose Boy? How's it going? How did your stream go? I saw... Oh, what were you playing? I was there for like half a second. Oh, Overwatch 2. That's what it was. Yeah, in the middle of you playing Overwatch, since I had the stream up on the side, I got a random loot box. Or like, you know, the drops.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Investigation.
I'm conducting an investigation into the missing supplies.
The captain appointed an investigator? Is it really that bad? I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
Also, Moose Boy, what we're doing right now, and whoever was also in the raid, we are going around questioning people about the missing rations at the Brotherhood of Steel camp. So, yeah. But you said that it was pretty slow tonight. I'm sorry to hear that. I saw like 5 people in there whenever I dropped in, which, I mean, that's pretty good. But sorry it was going slow, man. It's been going pretty slow for me too until just like half an hour ago. But I'm gonna continue
What's it like
asking questions
Not a
here.
bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
Clark? Oh man, my charisma's 6. I thought that I would be able to ask questions better.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food, and, Vacuum tubes?
Vacuum
No,
tube.
sorry, they just lost those.
Ah.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The
Ah.
sergeant may complain, but Proctor Tegan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
Well, Moose Boy, how are you doing? I know I asked how the stream was, but how are you?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Oh, you've been sick? Dang, sorry to hear that. It's not like COVID or anything, is it? Or is it just like a cold?
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Yeah, she does have a point. She's not very suspicious because she actually is like running through it with just the flu. It's been like a week. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I had some sort of flu sickness the other day.
Let me know
Or
if you need anything else.
other
Now,
week.
where was I?
It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was sick for it was about a full week. But I think a little bit of it was my allergies. That was mean. Okay. Well, now what? Ask questions. Question Knight Lucia. We just did that.
Knight Lucia.
Night?
I'm gonna fail this, but
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We always seemed to end up together. New recruits and all.
seems like everyone is getting sick this fall. Everyone getting their immune systems back up after having quarantine from people for 2 years. Yeah, true.
That's all for now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Now,
Okay. Now we need to speak to Gavel again. What's up, Gavel? Of
Luck. I told you it was a waste of time.
course the spy's gonna
I
not
questioned
tell me the
every
truth.
soldier in this unit. I didn't find anything. You're not going to find anything. If you insist on going through with this, stop bothering my men and go look for some real evidence. Hell, you've got the captain's backing. You could search every damn berth on the Pridwin, and no one would raise a finger to stop you. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
Nope.
That's all.
You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to
Oh,
know?
you gotta go to sleep. I'll stay lurking. Night night, Griffin, in chat. Alright, see you later, Moose Boy. Thanks a lot for joining in and for the raid and everything. I hope your next stream goes a little bit better for you, and I hope you get to feeling better. But, yeah, have a good night, man. Always nice having you here. And Eve says that people were coughing at work.
Not much for conversation today, are you?
Beer Fox says, you stay away from people, so the lockdown was nothing. Nice. Okay, the Institute.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years.
Oh, he was from the Institute.
Someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you
Watching.
loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
Interesting.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do, putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. clothes make the man and all that.
That's
Yes,
true.
I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Who are you?
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a
Like
long
Pathfinder.
damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war.
Ah.
Scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or
Yeah, hi, Nick.
bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
I'm glad that that happened. Looks like garbage.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years.
Oh, that's
Suffice to
weird.
say, it was a confusing couple of weeks.
I bet.
Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people,
Nice.
they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Aww.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map.
Aww.
Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. You should
True.
probably head out.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool to get his backstory, but I hate how it's just like randomly he'll walk up and be like, "Hey, I need to talk to you for 12 minutes."